Guys, welcome to another big vlog. This is Pashvika. Welcome to my channel. Now today's vlog is I'm going to be talking about, in fact I'm going to be showing you and talking with you guys about my sculptures, the miniature sculptures that I made from the clay, from the terracotta clay. So I'm going to be talking about that and how my journey is going with the clay, because I started with the clay journey making these miniature sculptures back in March of 2021. Like I started recently, a few months back only. So I'm going to be talking about how much I made how much I've made so far and how it's going and what's my thinking, and also showing you the different pieces that I made. And yeah guys, so let's get started with that. Before going on part, consider clicking the like button guys, I really appreciate that. And if you want more such vlog, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel, so whenever I'm gonna upload it, you'll be get notified about it. Okay guys, currently I'm in my room, but I'm going to be in my room only because I have a box there at the back which contained my miniature sculptures. I didn't make a lot of them because in the beginning I've been making 2 or 3 a week, and then slowly I was feeling tireful because I've been working a lot on my business. So I've been reducing it to once a week, and then sometimes I make 3, 4 and so on. So let's see what's there in my box, what I've made. Okay guys, this one is the recent one that I made. Now in the center it's the paper pulp, and I colored, like I allow it to dry for some time, and then I colored this paper pulp, and at the side it's the is the clay only. It's a pendant guys I made. It's not a sculpture. Like I haven't fired it, so probably I need to fire it, but I have colored at the center, so I don't know what to do with this one. But it was a really fun to try this one. It's a circular, kind of like a circular one. Another one I made is also a pendant. Like this one is a small one, like kind of like a pendant, and you can see clearly the eye pin is there. So this one I made, center was the paper pulp, and above them I added the clay. So the clay and paper pulp mixed together, and it's make it too much harder. Like if you are using a paper pulp and also using the clay on side, you're gonna find your pieces will going to be a little bit more harder without even firing them, without even baking them or going to the kiln and all. So I find that if you are adding a paper pulp, like if you are taking your paper maybe from your notebook, from your journal, from your diary, and crushing, like making them, breaking them into small pieces, and like adding water to it and making it a paper pulp, like a mixture of the paper pulps, and then using that paper pulp with the clay, you're gonna see that your pieces will going to be hard. It will not going to be brittle, it will not going to break easily. It will really going to be hard, and without even firing them. So that's what I'm doing recently, mixing the paper pulp and the clay together to create a very hard sculpture. Like it doesn't break that easily. If you see that the normal clay, which needs to be fired, and if you're making something out of it and not firing it, you're gonna see that it will going to break so easily because it's so fragile, it's so brittle. But if you're adding the paper pulp to it, it will definitely going to give it a good strength, and it won't break that easily. So that's why now guys, there are the big collection of these small sculptures in my washes. So I'm gonna be talking one. Now this one I made recently. Like this one is a small flower pot with a butterfly. Now this is one is I made from the terracotta. Again, it's the pure clay. I didn't mix it with the paper pulp, but if I have mixed it with the paper pulp, it won't be that brittle or fragile. Like it's quite small, it's a miniature. So I think I need to use the paper pulp with my clay if I'm not firing my clay sculptures, because it's giving them a strength which I needed to, because I feel like when I'm making these pieces are hard while making it, but when I'm just using it, or just even I apply a little bit more pressure, it breaks so easily. So I think that I'm gonna use more paper pulps. Another one I made, this one is my favorite guys. This one is a cutie pie. This one is my favorite. Now this one is not from the terracotta clay, it's from the different brown clay I made, and it was really awesome when I made that. And it's also fragile. Like if I'm just gonna apply a little bit more pressure to any parts of its body, it will going to break easily. So I think I need to let it like that, or maybe fire it later on to make it hard so that it won't break easily. But this one I made, and it's quite pretty awesome, and it was really fun to make this. It just has a small tail as well guys. So this one is a quite Another one, I made it from the terracotta clay. Now this one is a small duck. It was really hard for me to make a beak for it. Like you can see the beak. It was really hard for me to make the beak of this duck because it was breaking again and again, because it's very fine, very thin. And you know, when you're making and working on these pieces, you really need to be cautious about it, that you're not breaking your pieces while making it. And that's what I see, that this beak was breaking again and again. I really need to be cautious about that, but it was really fun to make this small duck. It was really fun. I'm gonna fire them, like, so that it would be getting them the proper strength. Another one was the real octopus. Now this was really a big deal to make it. It was really a big deal, guys. This one is the octopus with the, I guess, with the 6 legs or 8 legs, I don't know. I think it has 7 legs, not 8 legs. So it is having the 7 legs, and you can see very well it has a small cap as well, and eyes and nose and all. It was really a big deal for me to make this octopus because it was breaking so easily, and I really need to be very cautious while working with this. I need to fire this to make it not that much fragile. Another piece I made is the unicorn. Yeah, that one is the unicorn, guys. You can see this one is a unicorn, the cute unicorn. I made it and I really enjoy while making it. It's made from the terracotta clay, and I need to fire that so that it won't be fragile at this area and also at the cap area. And so it was really fun to make this, guys. I really enjoyed while making these pieces. Another one is the stamp. Like, I made that stamp. Now I break this stamp because it wasn't fired. So another one, I made this one. Like, this one is made from the clay. I just made it like that. It was really fun to try to make any random pieces without having any proper thing in your mind, and you're just working with the clay and you feel like you want to make something. That's what I made this. I just made it randomly without even thinking what I'm making. Another one I made, this one is the owl. Now this one is my favorite, guys. This one is the owl. Yes, it really took me a long time to make those eyes, nose, and also the hands and all, because I really need to be cautious while making it. It was breaking so easily, so I really need to be cautious. You can see the nose of this owl. It was really fun to make these small sculptures, miniatures, but you really need to be aware of that it's not breaking up. Another thing I made, this one is the mushroom and is in the small pot. This was also miniature, and this is from the terracotta clay, but it's having a strength because I think that there was so much clay and it can't be break that easily. But again, I need to fire each and every individual pieces so that they can survive. So that is the thing, guys. But it was really fun in making the clay and trying and all. This one is the finished piece, guys. Now this one is I made from the brown clay. You can see I applied the glaze over here, and then I also colored it. It's the small vase, blue colored small vase. I didn't color in the center and in this area. I just make it like that only. It was really fun in making this piece because this was my first piece that I made, and I really need to be cautious while making it because I was doing it for the very first time and I don't know how to use the clay, how to make the different shapes, and how to handle it and all. The last piece is the coffee mug, guys. Now it's not a big mug. You can see I have made it from the clay, the brown clay. I haven't fired it, so I can't use it as a normal cup to drink water or coffee or whatever you can say. I can't use it because I didn't fire it. It was just a showpiece, and I colored it and I applied the glaze and all, but I didn't fire it, so it can't be used for using the normal in the kitchen. But it was just a fun piece that I made. Now these were the items that I made recently from the March till the May, and I really enjoyed making them. Do let me know in the comment section below what you think. These are the few pieces that I made from the pottery, from the clay, and I really enjoyed it. In some of them I mixed in 2 of them I mixed the paper pulp to make it more hard, and I find that when you are adding a paper pulp to your pieces, it makes really hard without the fire. So that's it for today's vlog. I hope you really find it useful, and do let me in the comment section below. And if you want more such, then don't forget to subscribe, so whenever I'm gonna upload it, you'll be get notified about it. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye, guys.